Ha! Now, what does this thing do here? What if it was in there? Polly! Will you leave it alone? Hello! It's me, Captain Gardner, the most socially isolated pirate across the seven seas. Since I've been trapped on my ship, I've had loads of time on my hands to do my favourite things. Read books, make treasure maps, and play with my favourite parrot, Polly.
How we doing, boys and girls? Get off, Pirate Gardner. Away you go there. I've got a sea shanty horse to learn.
But one thing I don't like is being interrupted by Long John Johnson.
What? What?
And his singing sea shanties. They drive me mad.
Well, now Mr. Long John Johnson has gone, we can get on with reading my story. Polly Parrot, that's you, picks a pirate. Let's begin. Polly, the parrot, was sick of her tree. Same old branches and leaves, same old nothing to see, same cheeky chimps with their same cheeky tricks. I'm fed up of living out here in the sticks. She squawked. It's a life on the ocean for me. I'll find a pet pirate and I'll sail off to sea. I'll find one who's clever and dashing and brave, who's handsome and clean and who won't misbehave. So off fluttered Polly that very same day to the inn by the harbour at Buccaneer Bay. There sat the pirates with all their crews. Now, wondered Polly, which one shall I choose? Bartholomew Blood appeared smart at first sight, but sadly for Polly, he wasn't too bright. I can't find my treasure, he said with a frown. You noodle, squawked Polly, your map's upside down. Oh dear, Polly sighed, but I won't give up yet. I'm sure I can find a much cleverer pet. Phineas Mudd seemed a fine, fearless fellow, but was really the clumsiest pirate in port. He swung from the rigging with daring and dash, then slipped in a barrel, and crash, and kaplash. Oh dear, Polly sighed, but I won't give up yet. I'm sure I can find a less bumbling pet. Crazy Kit Cutlass looked fearsome and brave, till he ran off with a screech from Smuggler's Cave. As Crazy Kit trembled in terror beside her, Polly peeped in and discovered a spider. Oh dear, Polly sighed, but I won't give up yet. I'm sure I can find a less cowardly pet. She searched the whole harbour. She flew all around, but the perfect pet pirate couldn't be found. Gentleman Ned was too fond of his clothes. Tooth Trelawney kept picking his nose. Mad Dog Domingo wore stockings that stank. And Jack Salamander kept walking the plank. Sighed Polly, I can't find the pirate for me, so it looks like I'll have to go back to my tree. She was just heading home when she heard a man say, there's a big pirate battle in Buccaneer Bay. Redbeard is fighting with old Pegleg Pete. They're the very best pirates in all of the fleet. At last, Polly thought, as she turned for the sea, They sound like the perfect pet pirates for me. Smash went the pirates, and wallop, and crunch. They fought all day long, with a short break for lunch. Surrender, cried Pegleg, but Redbeard roared, never! Surrender yourself! I'm the best pirate ever! Redbeard and Pegleg were in a right strap. They battled and bashed until Polly squawked, stop! The way this is going, there won't be a winner, except for the sharks, who'll have pirates for dinner. Why don't you just stop fighting and simply agree that you're both the best pirates who sail on the sea? Then Polly looked closely and saw a strange thing. That massive red beard? Was it tied on with a string? She tugged at the beard and it fell into the sea. Great galleons, gasped Pegleg. All Redbeard's she. Do you know, chuckled Redbeard, this parrot is right. There really is no need to continue our fight. Why don't we join forces, said Pegleg. With pleasure. Double the pirates means double the treasure. Pegleg and Redbeard were married that night. They danced round the mast and forgot their old fight. Hooray! Polly cried. What a fabulous do. I wanted one pirate and now I've got two. They're clever and dashing and fearless and brave. But I might have to check that they don't misbehave. Nah, here you go. So, her new pet Polly sailed off to sea. And she thought, it's a life on the ocean for me. As she turned to a tree for one last farewell glimpse, she laughed, ha ha ha, knowing finally free of those chimps. There. Did you enjoy that, boys and girls? What's that?
Wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, what now? No. Alan, what do you think of it? Alan, talk to me, Alan. Isn't Pirate Gardner... Oh, get out!
Your sea shanties are rubbish.
Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Come on, boys and girls, we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Mr. Gardner.
What?
Pirate Gardner, I mean.
Yes, Pirate Gardner.
Mr. Gardner.
Only Mr. Gardner.
You know a Mr. Gardner?
Never heard of him.
Alan.
Sounds awful anyway.
Alan, you're not talking to me, Alan. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. Oh, a drop of Nelson's blood wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on behind. Everybody together, we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. And we'll all hang on behind them.
Well, that wasn't so bad after all, Long John Johnson. I'll give you that. Now, if you'd like to make your own pirate treasure map at home, you can. All you need is a glass, some tea bags, and paper. Simply take a piece of paper and carefully tear it along the sides to give it that old-fashioned, torn, worn-out pirate look. Then, put 2 tea bags into a glass of warm water. Let them get nice and hot. After a bit of time, carefully take out a tea bag. Squeeze it to get most of the water off, and then, very carefully, dab it onto the paper to get a nice old-fashioned look. Here's one I did earlier. Then let it dry out, and once it's dried, get a pen and draw an X marks the spot. Create a little trail around and put the sort of things you might find on a treasure map. Here's one me and my little son made earlier. Got an anchor there, Skull Island, all sorts of things. And you can hand this to a family member, hide a piece of treasure in your house and make them find it. It's up to you. I hope you're all well. Take care. Ahar!